that feels like one of the most impossible matchups for Hodan because it's so hard to get in against those disjoints. And Plastic Dinos is just like, nah, this is, or PlushyPanic's out there like, nah, this is doable. I could get in. This is easy.
I mean, a lot of it too. Like there was, Uda did some crazy combos.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, like was in charge a lot of times.
Yeah.
But Plushy just is so calm, and just never like let it get to her. Like she would get destroyed at early stock and immediately be like, I'm fine. I'm gonna just do Hodan stuff.
Mentality of champions right there.
Absolutely. But that was Uda. This is CakeAssault and this is Forsburn. This is a different beast in every way.
Yeah, I mean, just the combo tree that Cake has can just take you from 0 to 80% or even a full stock off of a single hit. So your DI has to be on point if you're going to be going up against CakeAssault.
Oh yeah, no, and it's, I think, because I know Plushy and Cake have fought before, and I think Plushy's given Cake some trouble, but Cake's also one of those players where players can give him trouble in game 1, and then he immediately is like, I know what to do now, and he just like immediately turns the set around. So
yeah, that's honestly been the most consistently scary thing about having to face off against Cake is just his ability to adapt to any situation, because like you said, all it takes is one game for him to start catching on to your habits, and that is a huge thing, especially if you're in a best of 3. So earlier on, it's so much harder to beat him. In best of 5s, it gives the opponent a little bit more time to change up their game plan, so it's just a matter of how quickly they can keep changing their game plan to try and keep up with CakeAssault here.
Right, but then it's also like identifying that Cake already understands what you want to do.
Like that right there, just pairing right off the bat.
To be fair, that's also just kind of a cheeky start, trying to see if you can catch Cake off guard, but Cake's going to say no to that.
Yep.
And this is an interesting matchup. Both characters kind of have similar ranges, even though obviously Forsburn has a knife. Hodan's got some pretty big buttons when he wants to have them.
Yep.
So yeah, right now Cake's just kind of playing around. Plushy just pressuring when he needs to, and just kind of like waiting her out and just kind of baiting her in at other times.
Yeah, but these tornadoes that Plushy's been using as a mix-up to get back on the ground or just to control space, have been doing a good job of catching Cake off guard here.
Oh, no, that's, I like the idea, but it's just, you're hitting that, the down B's getting hit a bit too,
The reverse on it to change up the timing.
Yep, always fun. And that's like, it's a weird timing to get that reverse like that.
Yeah.
And there's the Cake classic, just Forsburn down smash.
Old reliable, as they call it.
Yeah. And you can wait so long, wait for Cake to do all this mix-up, and then you think you finally got it. Oh, good stuff.
Fire off the cannonballs on that one.
Yep. And that up B, oh god, that up B is really strong, but you gotta make sure you're getting the right hits, and you really got the edge of that. I hate that the clone always does the dying sound. I always like, my mind has to like stop and think, wait.
There's 2 of them on stage. I still have 1 more.
Yep.
Oh my god, the F tilt and the down tilts to try and catch Plushy on the way up.
Oh, that should be it, yeah. And see, the down B hit a lot more inside of Cake, and that meant the up B was just essentially guaranteed right there.
Yeah, it's all about that little bit of spacing in this game, and it's honestly one of the things that makes this game enjoyable.
Yeah.
Good
oh my god. Double back air, very strong. And I like that. Cake has seen Plushy do those high up Bs and then immediately come down with like tornadoes. So she's trying to catch her landing, but just hasn't quite been able to get it.
Oh wow, the cape not pulling in, so Plushy gonna get an opportunity to keep an edge guard going here on Cake.
Oh, big fair, yeah.
Wow.
Got him with the early hits, the nice big strong hit. Cake kind of not quite ready with the DI, so Plushy taking game 1, but there's been other people who've taken game 1 on Cake, and then Cake immediately just turns around. So, but Plushy's got a good game plan. She's kind of been able to push her pressure, push a lot of stuff. The sweat swirls and the tornadoes have been really good at dealing with just clone and like recovery in general. Yeah,
it gives you so much burst in order to get back down and just change the size of the hitbox, because you might be planning for the smaller tornado, but all of a sudden Plushy just bursts through one of those sweat spirits that are out on the stage, and that tornado doubles in size, and now you got to react to that size change in your timing.
Cake also wasn't reacting as much to some of the down B mud waves. So I wonder if we'll start seeing him kind of getting a feeling for those. But
yeah, I mean, like you said, CakeAssault is one of the champions of being able to adapt. So here on Treetop is going to be really crucial to see how that plays out.
Yeah, like the spacing. That charge fair it's so good. You can cover so much space with it. And especially Cake is just kind of trying to wait outside of that range. It can be really hard to wait that far back while still being in a position to punish.
Yep.
Nice.
Great parry. Gonna get a back air, but not enough to kill, but good enough to put Plushy in a bad spot here.
Yeah. Very.
Oh, just
like
barely scooping.
Yeah, I like that because Plushy's been dying for a lot of like tilts and like aerials. Catch her off guard, throw out that down smash, catch a bad DI.
Yep. That's always something you gotta be careful of, because if you keep going too hard at the edge, your opponent might get ready to start punishing that with those far-reaching moves off the stage.
The other thing I kind of realizing that those sweat swirls, one of the things they're ooh, nice.
Wow.
Beautiful. Those sweat swirls for edge guarding, because she can throw them that nice little angle, it can cover the Cake trying to put out that low smoke.
Oh yeah, that's true, because not a lot of characters have things that you can just throw down like that. So having something that reaches low to clear that smoke or knock away the clone so that way you don't have to worry about it as part of the mix-up can really make a world of difference in being able to keep control of Forsburn's recovery.
Ooh, scary right there. Good DI. If she caught him with that fair, she could have done some crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's just all those little instances where just one thing, if it goes one way or the other, could just completely change the outcome here.
It's always so fun watching Cake because he goes from being like very patient, like not doing much, and as soon as he starts to kind of get a feeling of what he wants, he speeds up so much.
Yeah, and it can be really hard to adjust to because it's like you gotta just be ready for two game plans at the same time coming out of your opponent.
It's caught. She's trying to get some. Oh, nice. And she's honestly been really good about getting these kind of reaction uppies and catching like rolls and stuff like that. Because honestly, like it's such a good move. It's very fast. None of Hodan's really other options now. Yeah, none of Hodan's other options are going to be that fast that are going to give that kind of reward.
Yep.
So I do like how she's. Oh my God, that prediction. Oh no.
I mean,
chat understands.
I mean, it makes sense. It is CakeAssault. CakeAssault is absurd.
That 1% out there.
You're winning big if
you're doing good. You believe.
Oh my God. I can only imagine the tens of thousands of points you're going to win if Plushy wins. I mean, she's got the stage counter pick here, so we'll see how well having more space and more horizontal movement to play with is going to pan out here.
Right. The lower and the ceiling, honestly, is going to be a nice plus for Hodan. Those up B kills are so huge. So if you can get those kind of earlier while having that. Oh.
Yeah, having that ability to kill off the top quickly is going to make a huge difference. Oh. I'm surprised that didn't bury.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe the only thing I can think of is she might have been in the air, like she jumped and got clipped by it. But yeah, otherwise it did look a little weird. Oh, okay, I like that. Just
barely clipping him there.
No charge right there. But that's the other thing too, is because of that Hodan up B, she can burst upwards, which a lot of characters cannot do. So like when Cake gets sent up there, he can kind of do those high smokes, high clones. Hodan can kind of catch that without you being ready for it.
Yeah, that is true. Like right there, just able to get right up next to Forsburn in an instant, and it just demands so much respect. You really have to plan around where they can go with that up B.
Right.
That's monkey copter. Right,
oh,
that is the second down air dunk we've seen, and those are brutal.
Yeah. And it's always a hard mix-up because, like, Cake can... You never know when he's going to go for the down air right there or he's going to go for the back air. And it's such a hard DI because you have to DI that down air out to try to, like, go into the corner and live. But then that you get clipped by back air and you just die.
Like that right there. We have CakeAssault adapted.
Yeah. She was at 120 after that. I don't know when she got to 120 that quickly.
My guess is when CakeAssault blinked.
Honestly, yeah. Can we nerf that in the patch? Cake Blink only does like 80% instead.
Wasn't there a patch note where it said Forsburn's not that good. You're all just that much worse than CakeAssault.
To be fair. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if... yeah, Cake is just a whole other beast. But, I mean, that's the thing. Like, honestly, even though, like, Cake's definitely adjusted... Oh, let's go. Beautiful.
Not even 15 seconds into the match, and that stock is gone.
Yeah, that's the power of Aramata with Hodan.
Yeah.
And I just think that's actually, like, that's such a risky combo to go for, because if that down B misses,
yep.
you immediately go into pratfall and you just die. You're gone. Yeah.
Oh, got clipped.
Wow. Yeah.
But, like you said, that's the risk you take with the side blast zones being so close to the stage.
But, oh, nice. Good pair right there, trying to get something up. That's the thing, like, Plushie's, like, Cake's obviously, like, been, like, being Cake in this set. Yep. But Plushie's had a lot of right ideas and, like, really, like, has a solid understanding of what she wants to do in the matchup. Oh, no, it's in pratfall, that was. But just hasn't been able to quite figure, after the game one, just hasn't quite been able to figure out how Cake has adjusted.
Yeah, and that's a challenge. It feels like she's always just been that one step behind, because CakeAssault's just able to find new openings every time and just create openings like that to get those kills.
Yeah, and see, like, the way she used up B right there is kind of like the way, like, Cake will use, like, down smash. It's just, like, quick burst option. You're not expecting it. Oh, nice. Barely missed the eye right there. Honestly, that moves a lot harder to the eye. It seems fairly straightforward, but then you just barely miss it and kind of die earlier than you ever think. Honestly, with this stage, and that, especially we saw that first stock, like, oh, beautiful parry.
Yeah, that is huge, because that could have been a huge combo. Speaking of, almost getting the kill off the top there.
That was so close. Oh, okay, no fear, just coming down with an air.
Yep. Back air, not going to kill off the top here, but getting close to it.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, God.
The clone just coming in to interrupt these edge guards.
I love the double roll into finally parrying. Give yourself the time you need.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. I like that super delayed nair. Finally then cover both the clone and the actual Cake.
Well, the burst from the tornado coming down.
Oh, still? Okay, I like the idea. Try to just go for a basic up B, because if you can clip, you might be able to get a quick kill. That should be it.
Parry.
Yeah, good stuff.
Wow.
And Plushie takes game 4, forcing game 5.
Cow.
And honestly, a lot of that game came down to her getting that early stock.
Yeah, I mean, getting something that quick when you're left with only 12% on your first stock, that is huge, being able to create that big of a buffer to be able to play with. So it honestly may be a huge momentum swing for Plushie here. If she can ride this all the way through game 5, she has the opportunity to knock Cake into losers right now.
Yeah, but this is always the problem.
Yep.
It's Cake's counter pick.
Yep.
And he's going to take you to that stage. I'm interested to see what stage. I can't imagine anything with, like, slide blast. Yeah,
yep,
this makes
big.
So much sense.
Yep. You're not going to get those early kills off the top anymore. It's going to take longer to kill off the sides, whereas Cake's just going to be able to combo you for so much longer because of this platform layout.
Yeah. Honestly, these side, where the side blasters are compared to the edge of the stage,
yep,
honestly is fairly close. So, like, you could get one of those cheeky, quick side kills.
Yep.
But,
like you said, a cheeky side kill.
No.
Not the cheeky side kill we were expecting, but a cheeky side kill nonetheless, and not what you want to see from PlushyPanic.
Especially not in game 5.
Yeah, that just makes this job so much harder to find a way to bring it back. But, I mean, we've seen the burst options that Hodan has. One good combo from Plushie could even this back up. It's just a matter of finding that opening and finding that hit.
Yeah, but she's at such a deficit right now, and Cake's definitely knows he has the lead, and he's pushing it. Okay, nice big parry. At least gets rid of, even if she doesn't get any punish there, still big because she gets rid of his 2 charges.
Yep.
Oh.
On top of that, gets rid of all the smoke on the stage. Makes it a lot easier to keep track of where Cake is and what he's doing. Oh, just barely misses the parry on the uppy, and that is going to be a stock number 2.
She took a guess at where he was going to land, didn't quite get it, tried to, and it's one of the things you think you're going to be able to get that quick punish, even though you missed the parry, and then Cake just parries himself, but gets that kill.
Yeah, raw up B in neutral, going to be enough to take the stock. It's such a quick move that's good at catching people off guard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but Cake does not care. He's covering everything.
Yeah, not happy with how Game 4 went and just wants to prove that it was a fluke. I am CakeAssault. I am here to dominate.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Hey, but she's down a lot. She's not panicking. She's trying to just play her game. Still try to do what she can.
Yeah, bit by bit, chipping away at this percent. Oh, great DI. Got to be able to move her way through the Cake. Back air just enough with that DI.
Yeah. And Plushy knows, but like, Plushy played very well.
Yeah.
Very